3,750-pound SUV towable Rockwood Rue 19 here at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is just a bigger, juiced up version of the really common single axle double hybrids that are out there. This is very well equipped. In fact, we've pretty much added about every possible option we could to this thing. Because Rockwood really represents the premier lightweight on the market in the mass-produced field. They're the #1 built and sold RV in the lightweight world out there. And there's a lot of good reasons for it, and that's what this is about, to kind of show you where they have separated themselves. I'm not going to tell you about it's got a fridge and a toilet. They all got that. I'm going to tell you the differences here. So first of all, the whole skin package and everything. This is a Sapphire Edition, which is an upgrade bundle. It gives you the awesome looking UV tinted frameless windows, a full vanilla ice cream cone skin package with that little milk chocolate trim down there, and the aluminum wheels. It just really sets the look of this thing right off. Now, they've done a good job of putting a nice color complemented bed end on this thing, and this is made with a Duratec material. It has a 5-year warranty on it, just the material itself. And it's all C-channeled in place. There is virtually no setup to this. Flop the bed down, put up your shepherd's hook, and that's it. It's like 30 seconds per bed end, even if you don't know what you're doing. And Rockwood has your hybrid latches, your locks, down here where it's easy to get to, not up here where only a tall guy like me is going to get to them. Even some of those front beds were really tough to manage for a couple years. I'm really glad they've got that better system out now. We've put a power awning on this with that includes LED lighting, power tongue jack. Those are all different upgrades. So what I'm hinting at here is, if you're just on YouTube, down here it says click for price and availability. Visit that link. It'll show you what we have in stock in hybrid campers, how they are equipped, and the asking price, weight, length, measures, tank capacities of that specific unit with its specific complement of equipment. Because this video could be different from what I have in stock, so the price of this one might not matter. Outside shower, black tank flush, just handy utility features here. This is a big deal. And this is something maybe I don't talk enough about: independent torsion suspension. Not torsion axles, though it has that, but also torsion suspension. Each wheel can move independently. They're not chucked together. They don't rock back and forth together. That means the whole trailer isn't going to rock back and forth together. That means it will ride level while the tires do their part on their own. That means that all that harsh road stress going down the road doesn't get translated into the walls, into the roof, into your windows, into your vehicle. This is going to give you a better, smoother ride, and it's one of the reasons that Rockwood's hold together over time. The only other like well-known mass producer of RVs on the market that uses that suspension system is Airstream, guys. That's the kind of level of stuff we're looking at here. This is a fully vacuum laminated product, 100% aluminum framed, all laminated. The roof, you see his arch. This is a zero flex walk-on roof, one of the strongest roofs in the industry. The rear wall, the floor, the side walls, the front wall, everything is all aluminum framed and laminated. That's why this is only 3,750 pounds in a floor plane that's commonly 42 to 43, which is really pushing, by the time it's loaded, if you're at 4,300 pounds, it's pushing what a common 52 to 5,500 pound capacity vehicle is capable of. This is still in that comfort zone. You know, and it's better materials, better quality components that go into it. Rockwood's not the least expensive lightweight on the market. They're just simply one of the very best in terms of equipment. Everything's best in different ways. Something might have a better price tag to make it the best. Overall, this is the best in terms of amenities. Like, for instance, maximum size power awning. Cannot put a larger power awning on this. They used every square inch of that roof line they could. And again, we've upgraded to a power awning here, so it's push button easy. If it's windy at night, you don't even have to get up. You can, if you're in the front bed, you can holler at the kids in the back bed to roll the awning up, because the command center's right there. They don't even have to get out of bed, and they can roll the awning up for you. You know, a double entry step versus a single, just little touches like that make the Rockwood difference. Higher grade outside speakers. You know, we've got a beautiful Furrion inside-outside TV here, so that can go wherever you want. And what's cool is it's so easy to manipulate, because it's the entire swing arm that dismounts. You've got a matching mount inside. The whole swing arm itself easily just lifts and dismounts, and it can go inside or outside. We've included an RVQ outside grill with this, and that's what can go right here. So you can have a grill here, you can have a place for your tongs, you've got your TV, so you've got your outside tailgating station nailed, and you're under your shaded patio awning here, so you're not getting sunburned all day. You can watch the race, watch the game, do whatever. It's all outside, it's all easy and convenient. And it's not an accident that this just happens to have an extra power outlet down here, so if you want to put a little mini fridge out here and really kick butt all day, you got it. This storage right here goes under your sofa inside, so it's just easier to get to that place right there. You know, larger entry handle, just nicer amenities, things that you don't always get in this hybrid lightweight market. You get here in a Rockwood. Now this is a very, very uncommon thing. You walk in, you got your switches right here, and boom! You know, like John Madden, boom! Take a look at that! You've got all your switches, or all your lights just on one switch. And notice that it's double the lighting of like a common lightweight. They've got double bank lighting in here. And we've just got a full-size AC in here instead of a side mount. Again, it's just the bigger, nicer amenities. If you see a power vent fan in a Rockwood, first of all, one, it's the bigger Max Air fan, not the little 4-inch plastic fan. So it's just way more airflow, capable of literally sucking the hair off your head, maybe. Maybe that's how I lost my hair. Either, you know, it's probably genetics. That's probably more likely genetics. But anyway. When you see a power vent fan in Rockwood, one, it's bigger. Two, it has the roof vent cover, the Max Air cover built right onto it from the factory, and almost no one else is doing that. And the only reason they're doing it, there's one other brand I know that's doing it, it's because Rockwood's been doing it, and they said, hey, we could do that. That's a really good idea. There are so many different interior color combinations to Rockwoods, it's not even funny. For instance, this is called the Maple Wood tones. There's also a Driftwood, which is darker. In a smaller camper, we prefer the lighter tones to make it brighter in here. This is the Aspen Decor, which has a hybrid mixture of nice light fabrics with a neutral tone, earth tone leatherette accent over here. And we've got the stone print floor going on. There's also a wood plank print floor. This one's, again, a little bit lighter and brightens it up in here. But it makes this little camper feel not so little because everything between the good lights and everything. By the way, this is a double arched interior roof, so this even has a sweep to it to help it make feel bigger. We've got that lamination going on everywhere. I encourage you to try to pound down the ceiling panels of Brand X out there and then run like crazy because you probably just busted it, and that's not going to happen in a Rockwood. The refrigerator just has the easy retro style handle, so if you're a little bit arthritic, it does not come easier than that. Your table here is elliptical and freestanding, so if you want to fold this down and take it outside, you can. If you want to fold it down into a sleeper, you can. And when it's outside, it makes us just look like a big open lounge, and it really makes this camper feel big. That's actually not a bad idea. Extra storage where they can. Their entertainment center here in the Rockwood is a best-in-class feature. We already saw the TV that goes inside or outside. This is where it mounts up here, but notice that even when it's flat mounted, despite having a swing arm, it's still like at the perfect viewing position on that angle, that bias right there. And now this is AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth, all in one. It's got like high-def inputs. Rockwood actually runs high-def wiring, which not everybody else does. You see that HDMI cable there. We've had high-def capable TVs in the RV business for years, but you never got high-def output because they never put a high-def cable in it. Now that cable might be 10 or 20 bucks on Amazon. That's not hard to get, but do you really want to disassemble this thing to try to fish a cable through the back of it? Probably not. And you probably didn't spend this kind of money to have an HDMI cable dangling down from your TV to plug in the front of your entertainment center over here. It's just done better, smarter. That's the Rockwood difference here. Now, this thing has an upgraded chipset where your phone, Android or iPhone, can become a Bluetooth remote controller with a free app, the iRV app you can download and put on here. If you purchase from us and you don't know what I mean, I'll download it and install it on your phone for you. It's going to take seconds. It's just not hard. Notice your cabinetry. Another best-in-class feature. All hardwood stuff here. Holds up better, looks better. It's made for longevity and better use. There's storage below that dinette bench, and you see the drawer front there to get to it. This one has some things under it, so you're not going to use that side for storage. The sofa can jackknife down into a sleeper. Remember, there's storage below, and they do give you a little access door to inside here, depending on what you want to do with it. Before I move on, the bed mats. These are heated. Standard heated bed mats in a Rockwood. Again, the things that are optional in other brands, standard in a Rockwood. Somewhere there's probably your bunk light fans that plug in here. I just haven't dug them out yet, but they're in this camper somewhere. Standing back here, give you a nice look at everything. They've done just a heck of a job in this thing. Again, from the front bed, you've got the perfect view of that TV up there, even at night. Very nice, bright light interior between the wood tones we've selected and everything, plus just the myriad of lighting we have up here. It really lightens up nicely. And again, that bigger AC that you find in Rockwood makes all the difference. You know what normal hybrid campers don't have? Countertop space. You know what your Rockwoods have? Countertop space. You know why? Because they include a nicer fitted sink cover in a recessed stone cast sink. I stress stone cast because it's not cheap plastic or composite, so water doesn't melt it. If you're boiling something over here, you can pour hot water in that. Now they also recess the stove, and we've put a bigger oven in this. Standard, this has no oven. This is a 22-inch oven. You can always just use it for storage, but notice how they give you every ounce of storage they can. That can always be a bread box, guys. So, you know, we like to put this in here because to build it in from the factory costs almost nothing. To build it in aftermarket, you don't want to pay that service bill. Now, this is a tempered glass, so it's going to be impact resistant. It's not going to shatter apart going down the road. I'm not going to say it's never happened, but I personally, after selling Rockwoods for years now, I've personally never heard of that happening, and holy cow, do we sell a large volume of Rockwoods. Now, this is one of those areas where a still photo wasn't really capturing it very well for me, but there are extra cabinet space over here, little extra counter space, and you see the charging center, so your phones and everything can be charging right by the door, so they're easy to get to, and you don't have to like carry your phone with you all day, you know. Again, your command center's in one spot. You've got gas and electric water heater. Now what's nice is you can actually see if that appliance is accidentally lit and you didn't mean to, if one of the kids bumped it or something like that. You can go, oh crap, and you can shut that off without burning something up if you're not using that appliance actively at the time. The bathroom in this, oh pardon me, before I get that far, next to the fridge, and this is an area where this tandem axle hybrid stomps the single axle hybrid, and that's this extra closet or pantry space right here because they had more room. You're going to get more closet and countertop space in this one as compared to the single axle versions. They purposely slot this door. They leave this open on purpose because they put another of these big Max Air fans here in the bathroom. So at night you can have that fan running, sucking air out, and all of the hot air that is produced from human beings simply existing and breathing, that's going to travel up, and then it's going to get sucked out of that fan. So even without the AC running, you can keep it comfortable in here, and those fans do an amazing job. So, like I said, this is a fifth wheel style bathroom. We've got actual linen space in a hybrid bathroom. That, again, is something the smaller ones cannot match. We've got a big, full-size adult sink. Thank you, Rockwood. I can actually get my hands in here. We've got an actual medicine cabinet instead of just a mirror. We've got a fifth wheel size 29-inch radius shower that a grown person can actually, you can actually, you know, like have your hands on your head to scrub some shampoo and conditioner in there and still have elbow room. You don't have to like, you don't have to do one of these style things right here. And this is just a recipe to just be grumpy all day. If you gotta start your day like this, you're just gonna be grumpy. You know, even with, because that big skylight, this has LED lights in here. I don't have them on. I don't think I need them. It's nice and bright in here. Little touches, you know, we got a little soap holder, toothbrush holder so that you don't use up your counter space. Power outlets down here for your shavers and blow dryers. Room for your legs. If you're a tall guy like me, you can actually sit on the stool. All those little Rockwood differences add up. That's what makes this such a monster within the market. You know, there's a lot of lightweights out there. And, you know, maybe this has more than you're looking for. I get that. But if you're looking for something that is just really top shelf, but you don't need big, that's this camper. All day long, every day right here. And because they keep everything laminated and they keep the weight down and the structure and quality up, you can still tow this with a half ton. Look at this, just another update. The no crank antenna system. This has double the range of previous year's antenna systems. It's got a 50-mile range on it. So you can actually get more TV channels without having to like go to a satellite system. Just everything on this is a notch above, guys. Everything. Give us a call, learn more. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.